I want to talk about castor oil and what it can do for your face. It's definitely nature's natural Botox. It's really stood the test of time. It's been around for thousands of years. Egyptians used it. The Romans used it. Many other civilizations used it for certain healing properties. Most importantly, should we be concerned about the toxin ricin in castor oil? It's actually 6,000 times more poisonous than cyanide. This compound is 12,000 times more poisonous than rattlesnake venom. Let's dive right in and talk about castor oil. It can give your skin that soft, glowing, elastic, and firm look. Whether you have these little fine wrinkles or bigger wrinkles, or dry skin, you need to use castor oil. The main phytochemical that's behind all these amazing effects is called ricinoleic acid. It's a deep, penetrating moisturizer. It kind of traps the water in there and it keeps you super hydrated. This is why a lot of people actually put this oil on their face at night, and then when they wake up in the morning, they're like, wow, my skin looks significantly different. You can also put this on your hair. And I'm going to show you how to apply it on the hair in a little bit, as well as on your scalp. If you have split ends or you have dried out hair, you can definitely see a huge change very quick. This plant-based chemical also has very powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Applying castor oil onto a face that's inflamed, it's a very effective remedy. Castor oil also has an antimicrobial effect too. You have to understand that there is an entire microbial life on the surface of all of your skin. Those microbes are there to protect you against all sorts of bad things. You have to realize that there's a lot of skin-related problems that are an overgrowth of either bacteria or yeast or even a fungus. Castor oil is the perfect antidote to that. There's also a bacterial component to acne. Castor oil also has a good amount of vitamin E. Vitamin E can give you protection against things like UV radiation and pollution. Some of the properties in castor oil you can put on a wound to heal it. It also has other properties of fading the darker spots on the skin as well. This can overall give you a nice even complexion. In castor oil, there's a vitamin A precursors, beta carotene, which can help support the skin. You also have a good amount of magnesium and potassium, which the skin could benefit from as well. And there's even some evidence that castor oil can help stimulate collagen synthesis, which is actually very important in the anti-aging process to keep that collagen as full as possible. You would definitely want to apply castor oil to any scars that you have, acne scars, scars from stretch marks, which happen to be in your abdomen, any scars in the body. You want to routinely rub a few drops into a scar for a period of maybe 30 seconds. As far as the potency of this anti-inflammatory effect, it can be comparable to something like ibuprofen. How do we apply it? A lot of people cut it with other oils. Coconut oil, olive oil, and there's hundreds of different types of oils you can also cut it with. Other people don't cut it. They use it as is, because one of the challenges with this oil, it's thick and a little bit sticky. You simply take a couple drops, put it on your fingertips, and rub it into your face in areas that are dry, wrinkled, or reddened, or irritated. You just apply a little bit more of that into those areas. If we're talking about a couple drops, we're talking about like 3 cents a day it's going to cost you to create these effects. I recommend applying this before you go to bed. When you wake up, it has a chance to really penetrate and soak into the tissues. I would be careful putting it around your abdomen or pelvis area if you're pregnant and you're not ready to deliver, because it could induce labor. Another application is some women use it to take off makeup from their face. They might mix it in with other types of lotions as a makeup remover as well, because it gives you some additional benefits. If you're going to put it in your hair, what I would recommend, especially if you have hair loss, is to rub it deep into the scalp. What it could potentially do is stimulate the growth of hair, especially if you have alopecia. You really want to rub it deeply and really scrub into the scalp any areas where you want to grow hair. I'd also put like 4 drops into your fingertips and run it through your entire hair as well before you go to bed. That way, when you wake up, you're going to notice that your hair is just so hydrated. As far as the type of castor oil I would recommend, I would definitely spend the extra money for something cold pressed, something without hexane. That's a solvent. You want organic. They use hexane and a lot of the seed oils to extract certain things as well. So if you're consuming soy oil, canola, cottonseed, corn oil, you're getting potentially some hexane. And a lot of people use the Jamaican black castor oil. It seems to have some amazing properties that are even better than the regular castor oil in other parts of the world. If you want to grow your eyelashes, castor oil is a great remedy. Just on a daily basis, rub just a little bit into the roots of the eyelashes and watch things start to change in a positive way. Lastly, what about this toxin in castor oil? You don't have to worry about it. That specific toxin is eliminated in the production of creating this oil. The manufacturing companies that make this know about this poison, and so it's tested to make sure there's no poison in there. Of course, if anyone is exposed to this, unfortunately, there's not a simple antidote. You just need to go to the hospital to see what they can do. And if you have certain amounts, which is not a lot, you have like 36 to 72 hours before you die. It can be very dangerous. But of course, you do not have to worry about that if you're using the oil. It's quite a paradox to have something so poisonous to also be so therapeutic to so many parts of your body. It's quite fascinating. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't seen my video on the #1 nutrient deficiency behind all types of skin disorders, okay, and we're talking about dermatitis and a lot of other skin problems. If you haven't seen the video, you might want to watch it. I'll put it up right here. Check it out.